In the world of aviation, innovation and growth are key drivers. But what happens when politics intermingles with the business of selling airplanes? Allow me to delve into this curious conundrum. Chinese airlines are in a phase of rapid expansion, seeking advanced aircraft to enlarge and modernize their fleets. This appears to be a golden opportunity for a manufacturing giant like Boeing, but alas, the doors remain closed. And who holds the key? The political masters in the United States. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. Now, let's begin. You might wonder, why are politics meddling in the business of flying machines? Don't let the shock render you speechless. In America, politics seems to be the unseen force that drives and sometimes derails even the engine of commerce. The ongoing tensions between the U.S. and China, coupled with China's investment in domestic aircraft like the narrow-body passenger jet, have put Boeing in a precarious position. An intense competition with Airbus has left Boeing yearning for entry into the Chinese market, but the political barriers remain. If the U.S. would set aside its political chess game, Boeing could soar to new heights as the top airplane seller in China. But will the U.S. budge? Let's explore further. Despite the challenges of the pandemic, Chinese airlines have shown resilience, expanding their fleets with single-aisle and wide-body passenger jets. While most nations have pulled back on their orders, China's appetite for advanced airplanes has grown, and the orders with Airbus have surged. Why? The U.S. sanctions against China have steered the market toward Airbus and away from Boeing. In a world where technology and innovation should drive decisions, political biases have left Boeing's contributions limited during the pandemic. This extensive demand for advanced fleets in China looks tantalizing to Boeing, but alas, the chains of politics keep it at bay. So why is Boeing not able to land its planes in China? Why is China turning to Airbus? The answers lie in the entangled web of international relations. Boeing, a titan of aircraft manufacturing, finds itself shackled, unable to capture the enormous Chinese market. It's not a failure of innovation, technology, or market strategy. It's a failure of diplomacy. Political discord between the U.S. and China has created not just headlines, but roadblocks for Boeing's aspirations. This situation begs the question, is this America's way of doing business, mixing politics with commerce? It seems so, and this cocktail is leaving a bitter taste in the mouth of innovation. Airbus, on the other hand, has skillfully navigated the geopolitical landscape, aligning with China's interests. Europe's intelligent separation of business from politics has left Airbus dominating the market, while Boeing watches from the sidelines, a victim of its own nation's policies. But why must business be a casualty of political warfare? As you ponder this question, we shall journey deeper into the consequences of this entanglement and seek to understand the missed opportunities and lasting impacts on an industry that should be flying high. Please hold your thoughts and stay tuned as we continue to unravel this complex tale of airplanes, politics, and lost potentials. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. The fascinating world of aviation is not merely a game of machines, technology, and innovation. It's a playing field where geopolitics shapes the market dynamics and political calculations dictate the winners and losers. While Boeing, a renowned symbol of American aviation excellence, struggles to regain footing in the Chinese market, the policies of its home nation continue to clip its wings. Why does China have a preference for Airbus? What makes Europe's aircraft manufacturer an attractive partner while the US-based Boeing is left on the tarmac? Let's investigate. Airbus's success in China is a well-orchestrated dance between business acumen and political sagacity. By aligning with China's interests and navigating the treacherous waters of international diplomacy, Airbus has become China's favored partner in aviation. The trust built with Chinese stakeholders, the commitment to foster strong relationships, and Europe's wisdom in keeping politics away from commerce have made Airbus soar in the Chinese skies. And what of Boeing? How has the American giant found itself grounded? The story of Boeing's struggle is a cautionary tale of what happens when political ideologies infiltrate the world of business. Despite its desire to work with China, despite its pleas to separate politics from commercial interests, Boeing finds itself ensnared in a trap laid by its government. The U.S.'s insistence on mixing business with politics has resulted in loss, decline, and a missed opportunity of epic proportions. The question we must ask ourselves, is this a wise strategy? Boeing's decreasing orders in China are not just numbers on a spreadsheet. They are tangible evidence of a failed approach that confuses political influence with business prosperity. In a global economy where collaboration and open markets are key, the U.S. seems to be locking itself out of an opportunity that could be mutually beneficial. But Boeing is not waving a white flag. It's determined to fight back. Understanding the vast potential in China and recognizing the urgency for technologically advanced planes, Boeing's strategy is now focused on regaining what was lost. This includes showcasing its aircraft's technological prowess, fuel efficiency, and passenger comfort. The future looks promising, but the political tensions are still a looming storm cloud. Airbus remains geopolitically better positioned thanks to ongoing U.S. China tensions. But here's a thought. Could ordering from Boeing also ease the U.S. China tension? Could this be a pathway to peace, an olive branch extended through commerce? Sadly, the recent U.S. decisions, such as the Pentagon's budget bill with more bans on China, suggest otherwise. China's investment in its domestic aircraft industry, such as the introduction of the CN900 19 narrow-body passenger jet, has also played a significant role in shaping the market dynamics. Reducing dependence on foreign players and fostering self-sufficiency is a strategic move that cannot be overlooked. But let's not be hasty in writing off Boeing. The possibility of the U.S. allowing Boeing to work with China still lingers. It's not just about economic gain, but a chance to ease political tension. However, the unwillingness of U.S. officials reflects a deeper issue. It unveils a startling truth. The U.S. seems to prioritize political influence over its economy. And in a world where business should not be a puppet to political whims, this stance might just be a path to economic downfall. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Is the U.S.'s intertwining of politics and business a strategy for success or a recipe for disaster? Will the U.S. ever allow Boeing to regain the market in China, or will Airbus continue to rise? These questions hang in the balance, and the answers may shape the future of aviation and international relations. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.